So after a brief technical difficulty, we bring you live coverage. Austin Stokes and Alex Ogletree in the bottom of the second. A's lead it 2-0, as it'll be Cook on the mound for the A's here.
Good top of the second there from the A's.
That's driven out into right center field. That's going to get down. It will. So that'll bounce up to the wall. So it'll be, he'll round second, heading for three. The throw into the cutoff man is not going to be to any help. So he's in there with a lead-off triple.
Yeah, if you're the Bootleggers, leadoff triples are pretty cool. Almost guaranteed to get a run there. Quick statistic, 84% of the time, leadoff runner reaches third with no outs, he scores. So Bootleggers probably pretty confident here that they're going to be able to scratch one across here in the bottom of the second, get one of those two back that the A's got last inning.
That was number 15, Jackson Gifford, that hit that one way out there. He'll stand on third, no one out. That pitch swung on, a liner over to the shortstop who's going to jump and make the catch. So that's how they earn that one back, a quick first out.
Good read there by the base runner down there. Solid not to just take off automatically. He read the soft contact off the bat and was able to get back into third base safely, not to cause his team a double play there.
So that'll bring up Connor Spindler out of southwestern Oregon.
Nothing much else you can do there as a hitter. You hit a ball hard, and if there's a defender standing there to take your hit away, then it is what it is. Tip your cap. Move on.
That pitch will be swung on and hit foul, 0-1.
Good. I like the early swings here from the Bootleggers. Guys are not scared to swing the bat. If they're seeing pitches that they like, they're taking swings at them. You never know how many good strikes you're going to get per at bat, and so we swing earlier in count rather than later. You're going to give yourself a better chance to succeed.
Certainly some competitive at bats so far. That swung on back into the outfield. That's high into center field. He'll be there, but the runner will tag up a good long throw, but it'll be just behind him. So another, the first run brought across for the Bootleggers as they tie the lead down 2-1. A's still out in front after a good sac fly into center field.
Two outs there for the Bootleggers, but looking to possibly start another little run here. See if you can't get another run. If you're the Bootleggers, doubles are cool.
It'll be Isaac Rodas standing in. The first pitch is swung on, a high inside pitch. Strike one.
Bit of a late swing there. Maybe not expecting the fastball up above the hands, but see if he can make an adjustment here in this at-bat. Pitch-to-pitch adjustment.
So the next pitch he sees will be taken low and inside for a strike, mixing his pitch as well. He's in a good position now, 0-2. The next pitch from Cook, he'll check his swing. They'll say he did not go around. That makes it 1-2.
And Cook seems to be a little fired up that he gave up that run here to lead off the bottom of the second, that triple. Maybe up a couple of ticks on the velocity right now, and he seems to be commanding the zone the way he wants to.
That he's going to punch him out on that one right there, a backwards K to get the third out of the inning. So while they did get a strikeout to end it, they still give up one. It's A's leading it 2-1. And it is the A's' turn to pour it on a little more here as we head now into the top of inning number 3. Austin Stokes and Alex Ogletree will be right back. It's the top of the third. The A's leading it 2-1, but it is their turn to swing it here. And leading off will be number 33 for the A's. That'll be the extra hitter, Weston. Sorry, Amavisca standing in. He drives that one out into shallow left field. That will not get down. A great diving catch. Good little basket grab for him out there in left. There's quickly one away.
It's pretty sweet there. Bootleggers left fielder making a web gem. It's a good way to start the inning.
So the leadoff and the one-hole hitter is retired on a quick first out, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Hagan. So he'll look to get on board, standing in from the left side. The next pitch, Talavera spikes that one, rolls right past the catcher, 1 ball, no strikes.
Talavera seems to be maybe up in velocity a little bit. Maybe starting to settle in, get the body warm and loose. There's a lot of guys that actually start to throw harder as the game goes on. So it looks like he might be up a couple ticks.
Next pitch, that'll find the black. So 1 ball and 1 strike to Hagan as Talavera comes right back.
Talavera spotting that fastball away again, using that to his advantage. Going back to the well here, catcher set up away.
So a foul tip back into the fence behind home plate. That makes it 1-2 as Talavera's back in charge.
Talavera pitching to his strengths right now, throwing the fastball away. Really exposing the outer half of that plate, especially with the umpire sitting in the window, the inner half of the plate.
Next pitch from Talavera on its way. That's going to be up and outside. So that'll bring it back even 2-2. A good take from Hagan. Talavera finds a sign and comes set, toes the rubber once more. Catcher setting up over the heart of the plate. Here's the pitch. Swung on, a breaking ball hit out into right field. It's caught on the dive.
Oh, my goodness. Bootleggers came to flash the leather today.
A fantastic play from the outfielders so far. This inning, we've seen a basket catch in left and a diving catch out in right field. Time going to be called.
Austin, let's beg for a diving play by the center fielder here. That would complete the outfield sick play cycle.
The center fielder looking to get in on the action, but Coach Don Bray for the A's going to call time and ask for maybe an explanation as to what he saw. Maybe trying to say that bounced in and out of the glove.
Oh, yeah.
They'll leave it where it is. So that will bring up Ty Potts, the uncommitted infielder.
Bootleggers dugout fired up right now, making a lot of noise for the right fielder who just made that catch out there in right.
Potts standing in from the right side. Talavera looks in to find a sign. Set at the belt once more, the pitch. High for a ball, 1-0. Talavera looks in, comes set. Potts awaits the 1-0 pitch. Here it is. A breaking ball that will not find the zone. Quickly 2-0.
Potts definitely trying to extend an inning here, especially with the defensive momentum here for the Bootleggers. You want to try and extend the inning as long as you can and keep Cook in the dugout, especially in a day like today with all this heat.
That's going to be hit hard and foul down the first base line back into Sunrise Park.
You know, Austin, we talk about it all the time at my school. We call it a defensive home run. When your defense can go hit a home run for you, hypothetically speaking, it really just throws all the momentum in your favor, and you hit the ground running, and you're part of the inning.
So that's going to be dribbled right back up the middle. Talavera going to handle it himself, throw over to first. That'll get away from the first baseman. So that's going to roll over into the first base bullpen. So there's a runner on first on the throwing error from Talavera, unable to get it done and get himself out of the inning. So it looks like the defensive home run will not come to pass, as with 2 outs, there's a man aboard, and that will bring up number 34 for the A's now, Ty Farwell, the first baseman.
Farwell good at bat in the first, looking to see if he can't build on some of the confidence that he had. He flew out to left his first at bat and maybe saw Talavera a little bit better towards the end of that one.
That's going to be swung on. Now some action for the center fielder. He's going to range over, find it, and he will bring it in, and that's how the side is retired. We are through 2.5 now. A's still lead 2-1.
Welcome back to some PSCL action. Bootleggers take it right here, bottom of the third. Still trailing 1 behind the A's. Cook on the bump for the A's, trying to keep them at bay after a couple really good defensive plays. Here we go. Leading off is D'Amico for the Bootleggers.
That first pitch he sees is up and in for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Dylan D'Amico standing back in from the right side. Cook, the next pitch on its way. That's swung on and hit foul down the third base line. 1-1.
You know, Dylan D'Amico, that's a baseball name. Good sport to pick for that guy to play in college because that's a solid, solid name there.
D'Amico back in the box. Cook ready. A breaking ball will find the zone, so it's 1-2.
Like, if he was an all-star for my favorite team, I'd buy that jersey. D'Amico.
Yankee last name, if I've ever heard one. Next pitch from Cook. That will not find the zone. Back even, 2-2.
Really good competitive pitch there from Cook, and an even better leave there by D'Amico. That's a big league take right there.
Cook looks in, finds a sign. Turns, kicks, and deals. A swing and a miss for a strike. So that's strike 3. And there's quickly 1 away. So a great at-bat there from the pitcher, Cook, getting the first out.
Keep the momentum on your side. You go out there, you punch out the first hitter of the inning. It's a great way to start bottom of the third there for the A's.
It's Brandon McCray, number 3, standing in now from the right side. Cook, the first pitch on its way. He squares to bunt, pulls back in time. 1 ball, no strikes.
Got some action over there by the third baseman. Taking off hard at the plate there.
McCray stands back in. Cook, the next pitch. That'll break into the zone for a strike, so he's even 1-1.
McCray may be looking to drive a ball here.
Breaking ball will catch the front shoulder, so he's going to head over to first. So with one away, there's now a base runner, and that will bring up number 9, Bobby Cobine. He'll look to do some damage.
Definitely just missed with the release point there by Cook. It was a spinner, backed up a little bit, didn't really get on top of that one the way he wanted to.
So there's one away and a runner standing on first. Cobine in the box, digging in. Cook looks in to find a sign, checks the runner at first. A good lead, but held on by Farwell. The next pitch. That will not find the zone, look to be low. 1 ball, no strikes. Check on the runner, another look at the runner. A safe lead. That's swung on, hit right back up the middle. The extended glove of the second baseman will not find it. He'll round second and head for third. And he will be in there safely. But the runner throw is a little off target, so the runner from first will move up to second. So with 1 out, there are 2 runners in scoring position now. So a good spot for the Bootleggers here. And the next batter looks to be number 7, Jesse Chacon.
Moser trying to show off the cannon there a little bit, and unfortunately we just couldn't get the ball picked out there at third base. But, you know, you do obviously making a play like that, trying to throw a guy out at third base, you do run the risk of allowing the hitter to advance to second base, and now Cook on the mound has no opportunity for a double play ball unless something miraculous happens, and we got to see how Cook handles this with 1 out here in the bottom of the third.
So Cook's going to look in to find a sign, and he'll come set at the belt once more. A check on the runners. He'll go home. Another breaking ball will be outside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes on Chacon.
Cook trying to feel where he's snapping that pitch out in front right now. He doesn't seem to have the command he had in the first or second with that slider. You saw him after that pitch snapping the fingers out in front, trying to find out where exactly he needs to try and release that pitch.
So there's 1 away and a chance for the Bootleggers to get back into this one. That swung on and hit back into the parking lot for a foul ball.
Cook still
so it'll be 1-1.
Cook still commanding the fastball well. I'd like to see that. At least he's got that one to play with, and maybe he'll start to dig into his bag a little bit on the mound and see if he can't throw some other stuff.
Going to go back outside here. That makes it 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 away, but a chance for the Bootleggers to open this one up. That swung on, hit on the ground. It'll be to the second baseman. The throw over's in time. While a run did come across to score, there's now 2 outs and a run just 90 feet away. A chance for the Bootleggers to take a lead. It's now 2-2.
You see, that's where I'm talking about with that runner advance in there. The runner advance on the base hit to second base instead of being held at bay at first. Ground ball like that for Cook, maybe it's a double play ball, and it gets you back in the inning with no damage. But now we've got a tie ball game here in the bottom of the third with the Bootleggers still threatening to score here with 2 outs.
So that'll bring up Matthew Singh, number 4, West Valley College. First pitch he sees is going to be outside for a ball wrangled in by the catcher. A good block from him behind the plate.
Very good block, especially on a fastball. You don't typically expect your guy on the mound to pull one across the plate and put one in the dirt, but you're prepared for it. It's a good play, saving a run.
Next pitch from Cook. Swung on, a chopper foul down the third base line. 1-1 the count. 2 outs in the inning, a run 90 feet away. The go-ahead. The next pitch, that is shot down opposite field, but foul, 1-2. Cook looks in. 1-2 the count. He comes set at the belt, checks the runner at third. The pitch outside, will not find the zone, all even 2-2.
Good idea there, 1-2. You got a pitch to kind of play with there. Cook.
That's going to be swung on and hit foul, so the at-bat stays alive. Count still even, 2-2, with a runner on third, 2 away. So does a 2-2 count change the approach from an 0-2 count?
Not necessarily, especially not with 2 strikes. You know, 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're really just trying to hit a ball hard. Nothing else really changes about the mindset at the plate right here. You're kind of relied on as the guy to either extend the inning or, even better, get that run home. So anything you can do to get that runner on third base 90 feet closer to you is a win.
So it's a full count now. The payoff pitch, that'll find the zone for a strike. And that is the end of the inning. He sets him down on the backwards K as we head into the top of the fourth. It's all tied up 2-2. We're back and ready to go. It's the A's turn at the dish to get something going. And that will be Jed Downham leading it off, number 26, standing from the left side. Talavera still on the mound for the Bootleggers. They're going to let him go another inning. And good reason, too. He's been pretty dominant today. First pitch going to be on the outside corner for a strike, 0-1.
Good pitch there by Talavera. Use it. Especially you got the umpire sitting in the window on the right shoulder of the catcher to left-handed hitters. You know, we've got that side of the plate to kind of play with and keep going there.
That pitch is gonna go for the same location, but going to be unable to hit the spot, so that will even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike to the leadoff hitter.
Our pitching coach used to talk to us about that all the time, about where the umpire is placed. If he's not directly behind the catcher, then the side that he's not on, you kind of have a little bit more space to play with on the outer half of that plate.
Big swing at that one, so that puts Talavera back in charge here, 1-2 on the leadoff guy. Talavera finds a sign and comes set at the belt once more. The next pitch on its way. That's driven into center field. He'll be railing back, and he'll make the catch. So there's one away on a fly out to center field.
Downham comes up hobbling a little bit down the first baseline, making his way back into the dugout. Hope he's okay.
So it'll be Adam Moser standing in. He tried to make a big throw from right field in the last inning, unable to get him. Moser standing in from the right side. Talavera finds a sign and comes set. No runners on board, no need to check. Here's the pitch. That'll find the inside part of the zone. No balls, 1 strike.
Really good pitch there. Start that at the hitter and have him jumping out of the way. Have that thing find that inner half of the plate there. Moser trying to regroup here, 0-1.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball in the dirt, 1-1. A good pitch decision there.
I'd like to see Moser throw that fastball in the same plane he just threw that slider on and See if he can't get Moser to check it or even take it on the inner half.
So Talavera set. Here's the pitch. That will not find the black for a ball. 2-1.
Talavera here. Looking to maybe set up Moser a little bit. Looks like we might be going back inside.
He'll go up with it. Unable to get a chase. That'll even the count. Sorry, that'll move the count. 3-1. Looks like some action brewing in the Bootlegger bullpen. A great outing from Talavera nonetheless. Here's the 3-1 pitch.
Yeah.
That will not find the zone. Ball 4. So Moser is aboard to get a guy on with one away. And that will bring up the first baseman, Ty Farwell.
Talavera's been doing a great job of keeping the Bootleggers in this one.
Sorry, that's Corbin Fickett at the plate now. Talavera finds a sign, a check on the runner at first. He comes set. Runner goes for second. That's way inside for a ball. The throw down is not in time, so he's in there safe with a stolen base. And the Bootleggers have a runner on second.
Yeah. Good hustle there. Moser showing off the wheels a little bit. Maybe trying to get back in the scoring position, see if he can't get a run back after unfortunate error last inning, having the runner advance to second base.
So it's Mosel that stands on second base. Talavera finds a sign, a check on the runner. He'll go to the plate. That swung on and hit out into left field, but the left fielder is there, so there's two away with one runner on. So with two away, it'll be number 2 standing in now, Alex Weston. Weston checks his swing, checks it again. Talavera set, a look on the runner at second. Moser a good lead. He goes to the plate. That'll be way outside, gets away from the catcher, but so the runner will advance to third. So with 2 outs, there's a man just 90 feet away.
Really good dirty ball read right there by Moser.
Mosel standing just 90 feet away at third. Corbin Fickett awaits the pitch. Talavera ready. Here it is. A swing and a miss at that one for a strike. At-bat continues.
That was a wipeout slider.
Good breaking ball pitch there from Talavera. He comes set, finds a sign. The pitch. A swing and a miss for another strike. 2 strikes on him now.
Catcher probably pretty mad at himself. He couldn't hold on to that one there. I know he's just wishing that that one would have just stuck in there and help out Talavera on the mound there. Talavera handling this well, though.
He's looked pretty good so far. That's
There
in there
it
for
is.
strike 3. So the side is retired. No runs in the inning to speak of. So the score remains A's 2, Bootleggers 2. We head now into the bottom of inning number 4. It is the bottom of inning number 4, and leading things off, J.C. Klee. This is Austin Stokes alongside Andrew Slater in the booth. It is still tied up 2-2 as Cook is still on the mound.
Yeah, lots of good pitching so far, lots of good defense. Been a really good game so far.
First pitch he sees is swung on and hit foul off of home plate, 0-1. Cook has had success so far today finding the zone. Klee down early. The next pitch, that's hit right back up the middle. The second baseman is going to have trouble getting up with it. The throw over is in time nonetheless. Quickly one away. The A's are being efficient.
Yeah, you definitely see that with Cook. You know, he likes to play the fastball off the the outside part of the play on the black. He'll get a lot of weak contact like that, let his defense play. Then when he gets ahead in the count, you'll see the breaking stuff, trying to get some chases outside the zone.
So a good pitch from him there gets him a quick out. And we are ready to go here. That'll be Jackson Gifford standing in now, number 15. Cook turns and delivers. That will find the zone for a strike. Strike one, no balls, one strike. So if you have success with that pitch, is that going to be in your approach going forward?
Oh, yeah, definitely. You just see, he likes to, as there's a fly ball out right field there.
That's going to be dropped by the right fielder, so that'll be Gifford rounding first and heading to second, and he'll be in there safely. Maybe just lost that one in the sun, as that will bring up number 9, Bobby Cobine.
But you definitely saw it there. Cook likes to have that fastball on the outside corner there. He's been working there, and that's when he's had success. But you definitely saw that one kind of with the arm side run, bleed over the plate, get hit a little bit harder out there and right, and right fielder not able to make the play for him, sadly, there.
So with a runner on second and one away, Cobine will step in from the right side. Cook looks in, finds the pitch he likes, checks the runner at second. The pitch swung on and driven back out into right field. The runner from second is going to be headed around third for home. The throw in is going to be off target, so a runner will score as the Bootleggers take the lead in the middle innings of this one. They're now up 3-2 in the bottom of inning number 4 with a runner now on first.
That was a really good approach right there. Getting the fastball, on the inside part of the corner. He got jammed a little bit, but able to, work it inside out into right field to give his team a lead.
So Connor Spindler's going to step in now as he is out of southwestern Oregon, coming down from the Pacific Northwest to get some cuts in for the PSCL.
Great region of the country, Austin.
Thank you. Yeah.
I love it up there.
Big Seattle guy.
Oh, yeah.
Cook ready. The next pitch. A breaking ball will find the zones. He's in a good position early, 0-1.
Yeah, Cook definitely was getting a little bit, fastball heavy in his arsenal. It's always good to just break one over like that, get ahead in the count, kind of reset yourself after you've had a couple hits off you.
Cook, the next pitch. That'll be a bouncer, but the runner from first will head for second, and he'll be there safely. So there is now a runner in scoring position once again for the Bootleggers. A good opportunity for them to continue to lay it on.
Oh, yeah. If you're Cook right here, you get that breaking ball down the zone, trying to get up to 0-2, after laying up some hits.
That pitch is going to find the strike zone for a strike. Not going to take the bat off his shoulders for it.
Be interesting to see what Cook does right here. Had that breaking ball down in the dirt early on, get the pass ball, see if he goes to the breaker here.
A big hack at that one. Grounded over to shortstop. Shortstop up with the throw over to first is in time, so there are now 2 away. On a good infield defensive out, will get them 2 outs, but the runner is at third now. So a runner just 90 feet away. A good chance for the Bootleggers to open this one up even more. That will bring up 18, Isaac Rodas.
Big spot for Rodas here. Let's see Probably looking first pitch fastball here. Cook's used it a lot this inning.
So the first pitch is going to be a fastball in the zone for a strike. 0-1 the count. Rodas standing back in from the right side. Here's the pitch. He'll swing at that one, maybe a protection swing, but he's down now 0-2.
Yeah, definitely when you get a swing at a pitch like that really out of the zone, you're probably looking at another pitch, either fastball up again, probably is the call here, or breaking ball down.
So he'll go with the dirt ball there, so he'll make it 1-2 with 2 away. Bootleggers needing to drive in a run. So if you're at the plate here, Andrew, what's your approach?
Definitely right here, trying to, lay off the ball in the dirt there.
A
and also the high
big
fastball
swing there, so that will retire the side. We're through 4 complete innings. The Bootleggers take a lead now. It's 3-2 as we head into the 5th inning of play. Austin Stokes, Andrew Slater, we'll be right back. It is the top of inning number 5, and leading things off for the A's will be Ian McCracken, the outfielder for him today. Bootleggers lead 3-2 here in the top of the 5th.
Yeah, it's definitely a situation if you're the Bootleggers. You take a lead in the bottom half of the inning. You kind of want to have a clean inning, keep the momentum on your side as you get into these later innings. Definitely.
First pitch going to be outside. A new arm for the Bootleggers here, Ethan Nooner, out of Providence Christian. The right-hander getting the ball here in the later innings, being treated as a reliever, almost a closer in this one. Comes set at the belt, hiding the ball well. Kicks and deals. A short arm action will not find the zone.
Oh, yeah, you definitely see on him he's got the 3-core arm slot. You know, he opens his body up pre-early on and just whips his arm around.
A quick motion, to say the least. 2-0 the count. Nooner comes set. The pitch. Changing the delivery there, unable to find the zone. It's 3-0. So McCracken going to stand back in from the right side. Nooner back on the mound, finds a sign from his catcher. Comes set, ball at the back hip. He kicks, he deals. Way inside again, so 4 balls will put a runner on, as McCracken will take a trot on down to first base, and that will bring up number 3, middle infielder Frank Kula. Will stand in now with a runner on first.
Yeah, if you're Kula here, you know, it's 4 straight balls. He's really missing arm side on that fastball. You're very likely going to see a take here, especially when they need some base runners to get the offense going.
Nooner set the pitch. That will find the strike zone, so 0-1 after using the first batter to maybe find his rhythm out there. Some action now early on in the Bootlegger bullpen. Nooner set. Runner gets his lead off of first, held on by the first baseman. The pitch. He's going to go back outside there, 1-1.
Yeah, if you're Kula here, you got to be looking for a fastball in the zone. You definitely don't want to chase outside right now where you see Nooner missing a lot.
Kula back in the box on the left side. Nooner ready. The pitch. That's going to find the zone, so it's 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yet to see the breaking ball yet from Nooner. It'll be interesting to see ahead of the count right here, 1-2 if he breaks it out.
He's been nothing but fastball so far. Runner gets his lead off first. Here's the 1-2. Back to the fastball. That's a ball. Gets away from the catcher, so the runner will advance to first, and that will even the count, 2-2 with no one out.
That's a really good job by McCracken there. You know, you see baseball players practice that all the time in practice. You know, down ball reads. You know, the extra 90 feet is crucial, especially in a game right now. You get yourself in scoring position only down 1.
Kula looking to drive him home and tie this one up if he can get a pitch to hit. Nooner ready. Here's the 2-2 offering. There's the breaking ball, but it's a little high, so that'll load the count, 3-2. It looks like we saw a slider there.
Oh, yeah, definitely look at the slider. You know, kind of similar issue as the fastball there. Probably has to change his sights on both pitches to get in the zone, stop missing arm side with it.
Next pitch. That will not find the zone either, so he'll work himself a full count, but the result is still the same as the first at-bat. So with no one out, there's runners on first and second, as that brings up number 33 for the A's.
Yeah, I got the top of the order coming up. You know, you walk 2 batters in a row. This is definitely a moment if you're Nooner where you got to kind of, you know, take your time right here. Definitely think about how you're going to approach this at bat with what, you know, you got going for you right now.
Almavisca standing in the shortstop. The first pitch he sees will be a fastball just off the plate. 1 ball, no strikes, but there are 2 runners on with no outs.
A big moment in the game right here.
Nooner looks in. The next pitch, back to the short arm, won't find the zone either, 2-0. So if you're Nooner here, Andrew, how do you manage that runner on second and not let him come across the score? Do you change your approach?
You definitely always got to change up your looks over there. Mainly you don't want to let that guy, you know, be able to get a really good lead, you know, have a better chance of scoring on like a single out to right, a hard hit one. You know, whether it be, you know, looking back twice, you know, looking over once, or not even looking over at all. Just change up your timing and everything like that. Things like that. And then with him right now, it's mainly, you know, attacking the hitter right now. He can't walk the hitter right here.
So that is going to hit him. So while he won't get a walk, he will load the bases on a hit by pitch. And there's runners all around now. The Bootleggers coach might be making a move here soon with action in their bullpen. But first, that will bring up number 5, Alex Hagan, the outfielder for the A's.
You definitely just see with Nooner right now, he's just trying to find that arm slot with the fastball, to to the leadoff hitter there. He pulled a couple fastballs down when he was missing arm sight. He's just trying to find it right now.
Hagan awaits the 0-0 pitch, is well inside, but a good block by his battery mate, the catcher there. So the count is 1-0. The A's a good chance to tie it up here, make it 3 even. Nooner back on the mound, looks in to find a sign. The runners get their lead. Corner of the infield playing well in. Here's the pitch from Nooner. Swung on and hit high and foul back behind the press box. 1-1.
Yeah, Hagan's definitely kicking himself for that one. With the struggles Nooner's had, you're getting a fastball and you're looking at one spot right there. And Nooner definitely throws that one right over the heart of the plate, and he just fouls it straight back, barely missing it.
Nooner, the next pitch, back outside. So the count moves to 2-1 after the foul ball. Not being able to locate the zone with that one.
Again, similar approach, like I just said. Hagan's definitely looking for a fastball over the heart of the plate right here, looking to do some damage with the bases loaded.
Corner infield playing back in on the lip of the grass. The pitch from Nooner, a swing and a miss at that one, so that will even things up here, 2-2, with a good pitch from Nooner.
A really good pitch there from Nooner to get back in this AB.
Nooner comes set after getting a sign from his catcher. The wind's picking up here. Going to go with the breaking ball outside, so that's going to load the count, 3-2, not needing to allow him to walk in a run and tie this one up.
Yeah, you see Nooner getting a little bit frustrated after that pitch out there. He just doesn't have a whole lot of feel for that pitch right now.
Nooner looks in. The full count pitch. Swung on, hit back up the middle, fielded by the second baseman, tossed to short, 6-4-3. And there are now 2 away, but a runner will come across to score in the form of Ian McCracken, who touches home for the A's, getting themselves back into it. It's all tied, 3 everybody.
Yeah, it's definitely a trade-off you'll take if you're the Bootleggers right there. Nooner's struggling a little bit, laying up that run, trade it for 2 outs, and hopefully Nooner sells in a little bit now with only a runner on third and 2 outs.
So a 4-6-3 double play as Ty Potts will stand in. He'll take the first one for a strike, 0-1 with 2 away and a runner on third.
Yeah, really like to see Nooner get ahead in the count right here with that fastball. Hopefully he can work in his breaking ball.
Nooner looks in, kicks, deals, fires that one in there, but it won't find the zone. It'll be low off the chest protector of the catcher.
That's a good block by Spindler right there. The A's want that, leading run only 90 feet away, and, got to be a wall back there.
Nooner set, finds a sign from Spindler. Here's the pitch. That'll be outside as well. At bat continues.
It's tough right now. This is usually a spot where you'd like to have that breaking ball, just locate in the zone. You probably get a take here. He's just having trouble locating that one.
Nooner, the next pitch. That will not find the zone either, so 3 balls now on the hitter, Ty Potts. Potts back in from the right side. Nooner finds a sign and comes set at the belt. Here's the pitch. A swing and a foul ball, and that's hard off of Spindler, so he's going to go down. Can't imagine that one felt very good. Might have taken that one off the right knee, seems to be what he's favoring. Going to take a couple steps and stretch it out.
Yeah, that's one of the tough things about the catcher's position. There's not a whole lot you can do there. Foul balls, they have a knack for just finding the one area where you have no gear on. It's, tough part about the position is just finding a way to play through that.
Definitely one of the probably the most physically challenging position on the baseball field. Definitely taking a lot out of the knees as that pitch will make it full 3-2. So Spindler going to head on back to the plate. Looks like he's going to be okay to continue. Coach going to have a word with him on the trot back.
Oh, yeah.
So while they look ready to go, Spindler back into it after a brief moment to get that leg stretched out. Definitely not a good feeling to take one.
Not at all, definitely.
Looks like he's going to get a practice catch in just to make sure he's feeling okay. No, he won't. We're right back at it. So a full count, 3-2, 2 outs. Runner just 90 feet away. The go-ahead run here in the top of inning number 5. The pitch, that will not find the zone, so the full count pitch will not come to pass as there's runners on the corners with 2 away, and that brings up the bat of Ty Farwell.
It's not a bad pitch by Nooner there. It's just one of those things, when you've been having trouble finding the zone previously this inning, you're just not going to get as many chases on that pitch as you would if you were consistently in the zone.
Here's the pitch. The 0-0 is going to be taken inside for a ball, 1-0.
Be interesting to see if the A's have this runner moving. 2 outs. Can find a way to get a run in here, or at least put 2 runners in scoring position here.
1-0 the count, 2 outs. Taken for a ball. 2 balls, no strikes, but 2 runners on. Both at the corners with 2 away. A tie ball game here in the top of inning number 5. 3 everybody.
Farwell definitely just looking for his pitch here, trying to get a ball in the gap.
Runner goes way early, but the throw is not in time, so a really good stolen base there off of a fantastic jump and a late turn by Nooner.
That was a really aggressive play there, with Nooner not being able to find the zone that much. I was almost thinking they were going to do the play where you kind of get in the run down there, you get the run in before you get tagged out. But definitely an aggressive play over there.
Farwell standing back in from the left side. Checks his swing. He's ready. Nooner comes set. Back at the belt. Runners take their lead. With 2 away, here's the pitch. That'll be outside to the backstop. Runner breaks for home. So the A's are back in front here as it's 4-3. A's leading.
Looks like the A's going to call offensive timeout here. Talk it over with Ty Farwell.
Do you think they're going to give him the green light to swing here?
I probably wouldn't, with Nooner kind of like struggling to find the zone even with his fastball. You're probably just going to, take this one. Looks like we have a meeting at home plate.
Spindler still looks to be a little beat up.
Yeah, definitely.
Take some time and check on the, looks like his left knee maybe.
Yeah, catchers are tough. They'll try and play through anything. But, those balls off the leg are something that they just don't go away. You're going to feel that throughout the day, definitely.
So he's going to head out of the game now. They're going to get a new. They're going to give him a second to get loose. That'll be number 4, Matthew Singh, coming in the game to catch now.
Be interesting to see, Nooner with the new catcher coming in the game. He should get some warm-up pitches, help the catcher get settled in there. So hopefully, Nooner, hopefully can take advantage of that, find his arm slot, be able to locate, get out of this, huge point in the game here and keep his team only down 1 run.
Going to need to utilize whatever warm-up pitches he's going to be allowed. Catcher going to take a couple more seconds to get his gear going. There he is, Matthew Singh coming in the game to catch now as he'll trot out to the mound to get the ball and get ready to go. They're going to give him maybe 1 or 2 warm-up pitches.
And they're just out there getting on the same page, with, the situation, the game we're in, what the count is, base runners and everything like that.
So runners on the corner, still 2 away, though. The A's have taken a small lead now. It's 4-3. The Bootleggers trail, needing to get the last out of the inning and get their bats back up, see if they can't drive somebody around to score. With a new catcher in the game. Going to get one more warm-up throw, and we are going to be set for action here in the top of the 5th. So it'll be Farwell continuing his at-bat from the left side. 2 outs in the inning, needing just 1 more. 1 good pitch from Nooner could do it. 2-0 the count.
Like you said, Austin, it'll be interesting to see if he gets the green light here. Nooner's struggling to find the zone. Big situation here.
Nooner, the pitch. That'll be in the zone over the heart of the plate for a strike. That'll put him back into this one. It's 2-1.
Yeah, if you're Farwell here, you're still up at the count 2-1. You're definitely looking for a fastball over the heart of the plate that you can damage with.
Nooner looks in, finds a sign, the pitch. That is swung on, hit out into left field. Left fielder is under it. So just like that, the side is retired. We head now into the bottom of the 5th. It's the Bootleggers needing to put 2 on the board to take the lead here. Scores 4-3. A's lead it. Austin Stokes, Andrew Slater will be right back. It is the bottom of inning number 5. The A's lead it 4-3, and leading off for the Bootleggers, it'll be number 1, Dylan D'Amico, entering the game just before his previous at-bat. Cook still on the mound. That pitch will not find the zone, just a tad outside, ball 1.
Yeah, you just seen Cook trying to pepper that low and outside corner there with his fastball, get ahead.
Next pitch is going to be fouled off, taking a right off home plate and then off of D'Amico. So that'll make it 1-1 to the leadoff guy.
Duffy, that's something you'd like to see the Bootleggers dugout, kind of pass down. Hitters have kind of seen a similar thing. A lot of fastballs low and away, first pitch from Cook.
That's going to be swung on, another chopper, so that'll make it 1-2. Missing outside with the first pitch and then getting him to foul 2 straight off. So a good count for Cook on the mound.
Be interesting to see what he goes here. You know, a lot of fastballs low and away. Be good to see the breaker kind of start there and then break out and away, like way and out of the zone.
Next pitch from Cook. A breaking ball gets past the catcher, so that'll even the count 2-2.
Really good idea there. You know, really pairs well off his first couple pitches this AB. But after D'Amico here, you're kind of thinking, is he going to go back to the fastball, try and dot it up on the corner, or is he going to try and go breaking ball in dirt again?
Cook kicks and deals. That'll be an off-speed pitch up and in on the hands. Make it 3-2 now. No one out.
Yeah, I think Cook's likely here going to try and go back to his kind of bread and butter of that fastball low and outside, try and get it right on the corner. Generate some weak contact.
The next pitch, a breaking ball will not find the zone, so the full count payoff pitch will not come to pass as there's a runner aboard here as D'Amico will head on down to first. And that will bring up number 3, Brandon McCray.
Yeah, definitely saw that breaking ball, back on him a little bit. Tried to get in the zone, but just kind of popped out of his hand a little bit early.
First pitch, he'll square to bunt, pull it back in time. Doesn't matter. It's in there for a strike, 0-1.
Oh, yeah.
Good lead from D'Amico. Cook going to step off, check him back over, letting him know he is aware of him over there. But nevertheless, D'Amico takes another good lead, held on by Farwell. That's going to go home. It's hit on the ground, into the outfield. So that'll be a good clutch single there. Still no one out, but 2 runners on here. Really good hitting.
Yeah, it's got to be tough for Cook there. He kind of got the contact he wanted. He got that soft ground ball, but it goes right through the 5-6 hole. Now you're in a first and second, no out situation, only up 1. Got to find a way to execute right here. Hopefully get another one of those weak ground balls, but hopefully right at the third base or like shortstop.
So that'll bring in number 8, Zach Edwards. He'll stand in from the right side for the Bootleggers. Runners on first and second, good leads. Cook home. That'll find the inside part of the zone, strike 1.
Really good to see Cook get ahead in the count there. You just see, if I'm the hitter here, I'm definitely looking fastball. Cook's been a little bit heavier with the fastball usage this inning, definitely.
That pitch is going to be back inside, so make it 2 balls, or 1 ball, 1 strike. Cook comes set. Check on the runner at second. The pitch. That'll go behind him. That'll get away from the catcher, so the runners will advance now. Second and third, so no one out, but 2 runners in scoring position. A good chance for the Bootleggers to tie it right back up. A competitive ball game.
Oh, yeah. Got 2 runners in scoring position. You're in a really good spot here with no outs. Going to be an offensive timeout. Kind of go over the same thing. Coach is going to let him know what he's seeing from Cook right here. Give him kind of what to look for.
So if you're Coach Owen, what are you telling your hitter right here?
I'm telling him, definitely be looking fastball. Cook's, it's just popping out of his hand a little bit early. Obviously missed, behind the batter to that one, but gotta pay attention when you're on deck too. Here before, kind of same thing. It was a little bit closer, close to the zone, but same thing, kind of backing up on him. So you're definitely looking fastball right here, trying to hit a ball hard through this drawn in and infield.
So the infield playing in. The pitch will be a ball. That'll be a good block from the catcher there. Make it 3-1 now. For Zach Edwards. Infield playing back in. Runners get their lead off of second and third. Here's the pitch. That'll find the zone, so that will put 2 strikes on the count for Cook now. Full count.
Be interesting to see. Cook does draw a lot of ground balls, so with the infield in, that is something that should play into the A's hand if Cook can execute right here.
That's going to be outside, so that will walk. The bases loaded. So the tying run 90 feet away, the go-ahead run just 180 feet away. And that will be number 14, Alex Chacon, standing in now as time is called. Don't think we're going to see any moves to the bullpen just yet.
Looks like we got some defensive changes going on here.
So it'll look to be.
Looks like Ty Farrell might be moving around. Definite change coming in at first base here.
So it'll be Farwell coming out of the game. And in will come Caleb Higgs as he will head to the outfield.
This might be. Farwell's got a different glove on right now. It looks like he's moving around somewhere. I don't know if it's a thing of coming out of the game, maybe to get ready to warm up a pitch.
So it'll be Alex Chacon set to get underway in the box here. Bottom inning number 5. 4-0. A's still hanging on to it, but the bases are loaded.
Looks like they got Preston Wingett down the pen, warming up. Dodd's going to stick with Cook right here, though. Hopefully find a way, get ground ball here. Kind of similar to how Nooner and the Bootleggers were last inning. This is definitely a situation where you'll take that ground ball, get the double play. Runner likely scores if you do so, though, but that's the trade-off you'll take right now.
So it looks like we're set to resume play here. Runners all around as the bases are loaded, still no one out. So the infield's going to remain in.
Yeah, it looks like you have Farwell come out of the game, and kind of like we figured, Austin, he's down there in the pen now, warming up alongside Wingett. Likely see Preston Wingett, coming really soon here if Cook's not able to get out of this jam right here.
So 2 righties up and throwing for the A's now. Infield playing in. Cook comes set. Chacon ready. That will not find the zone. It'll be low for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes on Alex Chacon.
Interesting to see the infield still drawn in here. They're definitely still looking for that double play, but you're looking for one like where you go home to first instead of a 6-4-3.
So that'll be popped straight up. It'll be the second baseman looking to make a play, and he will. So that's the first out of the inning on an easy pop-up to the second baseman. That was number 3, Frank Kula, on the play.
Yeah, it's a huge out for Cook there, and a missed opportunity for the Bootleggers with the bases loaded. No outs. Definitely want to put the ball in play there. And definitely like a hard hit, low drive.
So it'll be a new hitter in for the Bootleggers now as Aiden Salazar will come up to the dish. Number 6 standing in from the right side. Bases loaded. Corner infield playing in. Here's the pitch. Swung on. That's going to be popped back up over the press box. No balls, 1 strike, 1 away. Bases loaded. Salazar back in. Cook checks his runners. The pitch. Breaking ball, not going to find the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, definitely looking for the fastball here. You're trying to hit a ball hard, low on the ground or in the outfield.
That's hit on the ground out to left field. 1 run will come around to score. So a single for Aiden Salazar. Exactly what you want from your pinch hitter. That will tie everything up. 4s all around.
That's a big hit from Salazar there. Similar to the hit earlier this inning. Got the ground ball. Cook got the ground ball he wanted, but it just finds that 5-6 hole over there. Not able to get the out he needs.
So it'll be Garen Gledhill, a good hitter for the Bootleggers, standing in now. He will enter the game here in the bottom of inning number 5. Tie game, 1 out. Runners all the way around. Corner infield playing in. The pitch from Cook. Back outside. 1 ball, no strikes.
Yeah, Garen Gledhill, definitely a good hitter right here. Capable of hitting the ball really hard, which is something you want right here to do some damage and score some runs.
Cook comes set at the belt. The pitch. Back up and outside. 2 balls, no strikes.
Gledhill actually had one of our highest exit velocities, first game of the year. Hard hit ground ball over towards second base. Looking to try and do something really similar right here.
Cook set. The pitch on its way, 2-0. Make it 3-0 as that's up and in. 3 balls, no strikes, 1 away, bases loaded.
Nowhere to put him right here. Gotta locate the fastball.
Cook set. He'll throw a fastball there as that's fouled off. Make it 3-1. Still a good hitter's count for the hitter here, Garen Gledhill.
Definitely a good pitch for Gledhill to hit there. Knew the fastball was coming with Cook nowhere to put him. Down 3-0.
Gledhill out of Shoreline Community College. That's going to be out. Taken for a strike, actually, so that will load the count up 3-2 with 1 away.
Yeah, big pitch right here. But if you're Gledhill, you can be pretty sure that you're going to get the fastball here. Cook's definitely relied on it a lot this inning. Unable to find that breaking ball. Hasn't thrown one in a while.
Cook comes set. The pitch. So that will not find the zone. And that will walk in the go-ahead run for the Bootleggers as it's now 5-4. And time called, so it looks like no time given. Might see a pitching change here soon. As in comes a courtesy runner now in the form of number 2 for the Bootleggers, Robbie Lopez.
It's kind of been a similar story for both sides, these last 2.5 innings. Pitchers just struggling to find the release point, mainly on that breaking ball and being a little bit fastball reliant.
So after walking in the go-ahead run, Cook comes set. The next pitch. That finds the zone, so a good way to start him off there. It's no balls, 1 strike, 1 away.
Yeah, that's good to see from Cook right there. He kind of get back to where he was, when he was pitching really well this game, that low and outside corner.
That swung on and hit out into left field. Left fielder trailing under it, so he'll get it in. That's the second out, but the runner will tag up a good throw home, not in time. So the Bootleggers going to take a good 6-4 lead after the sac fly out into left field. Good contact off the bat there. So definitely an RBI he'll be okay with, as that'll bring up number 5, J.C. Glee. Looks like Wing It done warming up in the pen. Cook needing just 1 more out to get themselves out of this one, as they need to keep the Bootleggers from putting any more across the plate. Currently up 2.
Yeah, if you're Cook, you got to put everything to say B, knowing this is definitely your last batter here.
Up and in, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 away. Runners on first and second. That's going to be inside, make it 2 balls, no strikes. Cody Baylor up and throwing for the Bootleggers here. That pitch going to find the zone for a strike.
Really good to see right there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
I'd like to see Cook, try and get the breaking ball, just try a little get me over pitch, just get it in the zone if he can here.
That's going to be popped way up there for the right fielder. Unable to find it, but he'll make the catch. So that's the 3rd out. We're through 5 complete innings. It's the Bootleggers up 6-4. It's the top of the 6th, so 2 innings left to go in this one, as it'll be Jed Downham standing in to lead off for the A's, needing to put up 3 to get on top. Swinging at the first pitch, so he's down 0-1. A new pitcher in for the Bootleggers here, number 11, Cody Baylor. He's going to poke that one into the opposite field. That's way up there, but it will coast foul into the bleachers, make it 0-2.
Yeah, Downham, chasing that, backdoor slider there, probably off the zone, fouling it off, down 0-2 here.
That's not going to get the zone. Make it 1-2.
We're seeing Downham, typical catcher, playing through an ankle injury right now.
That's hit hard out into the first base foul line, out near the batting cages. Count remains 1-2.
Be interesting to see, we chase that backdoor slider up the zone to see if it goes back to it.
So he'll hit him on that one, so the 2-strike count will not go in Baylor's favor, as there's a runner on first now.
Yeah, it's always the brutal part of pitching is, when you try and you have that slider and you try and back foot it to a lefty. And, the pitch had good shape to it. And it was towards the right area of the plate, but just pulls it a little bit too hard and, hits the batter in a 1-2 count.
It'll be number 18, Philip Waller, stepping in now to pinch hit. First pitch he sees is popped high over down the third base line. Third baseman may have a chance. It'll bounce just over the fence, 0-1.
Yeah, we're definitely see Baylor, mixing up his speeds, mixing up his pitches right here.
Baylor set. The pitch. That's going to be inside, 1-1. So how do you adjust at the plate if you're one of these hitters going from Nooner to Baylor?
He definitely, he's mixing up well right here. He's still having, some control issues right here, so you definitely, lean towards fastball, especially when you're up in the count. You're looking to do some damage right here. Down 2, looking for a ball in the gap.
Here's the pitch from Baylor. That's going to be way inside behind the catcher. Looks like that will catch a little piece of him. So they're with no one out. Runners on first and second now. Still no one away.
Definitely look like, fastball, just trying to reach back, get a little bit extra right there. Down the count, trying to let it play in the zone, but just overthrowing and spiking it a little bit.
It'll be number 31, William Sanchez, into courtesy run on second, as he's the new lead runner. An empty base. The batter will stand in from the right side. Baylor comes set. Here's the pitch. Way inside for ball 1. That'll be number 7, Corbin Fickett, standing in now. That'll be way outside for a ball.
Yeah, it looked like he just tried to get that breaking ball, trying to get a chase there, but it's, tough when you kind of been missing with that fastball. Trying to see, likely going to want to see Baylor try and get back in the zone here with a fastball.
That pitch is going to be up and in for another ball, so 3 balls now so far in this at-bat.
Probably going to see the takes on here. Really good opportunity to load the bases back up with no outs here. Alex
Weston on deck. Here's the pitch. That will find the zone for a strike, so 3-1.
If you're Fickett here, you still got to have a good approach. You're definitely looking fastball here. He's had trouble locating the slider.
Baylor set. Here's the pitch. An inside move to second. No one there, so no throw back. At-bat continues.
That's a good job by Baylor. Switch up your looks. Don't let the runners, time you up too well.
A big swing at that one, so that will load the count up here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, no one away, but 2 runners on.
Looked like a changeup there from Baylor. It's a really good pitch. You know, early in the count, you can control it better than the slider. You know, pick it way out in front of that pitch.
A throw back to second. Not in time as the shortstop will bobble it. At bat continues. Count remains full. Still no one away. Runners on.
Yeah, you know, you definitely seen the PSCL. You know, the game on the base pass is a huge part. Got to change up your looks. You know, pick back when you can.
So that pitch is going to run low. So another walk as there's runners all the way around here. Bases loaded, but still no one out for the A's. So a good position to be disciplined at the plate and get another run on the board, make it 6-5.
Be interesting to see if Weston right here tries to ambush a fastball, do some damage, knowing he's probably going to get it.
That'll hit the elbow guard, so that will put a runner across the plate. So make it 6-5 for the A's in this one.
Yeah, Baylor tried to go into the breaking ball there. It's a really good idea. Try a little get me over pitch, you know, change it up from the fastball. But it just pops out of his hand a little bit early, and that's, you know, second batter of the inning. He's kind of got unlucky with that breaking ball with it hitting a batter.
That's going to be swung on and hit over into the shallow right field. Second baseman under it, so there's finally one away. As that will bring up number 3, Frank Kula, as he'll look to drive someone across.
Yeah, you know, with the bases loaded there, you know, that's one of the last, besides striking out, that's pretty much the last thing you want to do there. If you get the ball in the air, you definitely want to, you know, drive it to the outfield, give your team a chance to score a run, have a productive out, but unable to do it there, sadly.
Kula going to take that one for a strike. Kula, the 6-foot left-hander, standing from the University of Rhode Island. Gonna look to get the stats up, have something good to show to the coaches when he heads back. Right fielder shading towards right field. That's going to be hit on the ground. There's one at second. Throw over is not in time, so a runner will come across to score there. A good fielder's choice ground ball. So this one's tied up once more, 6-6.
Yeah, I was going to see, you know, kind of a weak ground ball there, a little bit far from the bag, you know, kind of in between whether you want to take it yourself or you want to flip it over to the second baseman. With the left-handed hitter, you might have seen, you know, second baseman playing a little bit farther from second base bag, so unable to turn 2 there. The speedy Kula.
That pitch is going to have a big hack taken by Amaviscus, so it's 0-1 with 2 away after an out at second, an attempted double play.
Yeah, Amavisca definitely has some pop, can do some damage to you, so you want to be careful with him, especially with runners on.
Amavisca standing in from the right side. Cody Baylor comes set, runners on first and third. Check on the runner at first, the pitch. It's going to be outside. That'll get away from the catcher, so the go-ahead run will come across to score. And that puts the A's back out in front, 7-6.
Yeah, just another kind of fastball there. You see from Baylor, just probably just trying to, you know, really get it through the zone and everything. He just spikes it. Hard for the catcher to handle.
So that'll put the runner Frank Kula on second base. A good lead from him there. That ball's low and inside. Another ball. 2-1, sorry. Baylor ready. The next pitch. That'll be well inside. Make it 3-1. As the A's have taken a good lead in the late innings of this one. Not a game where runs are hard to come across, though, so need to hang on to it closely.
Yeah, definitely, you know, 3-1 looking for a pitch in the zone here.
That's going to be hammered down the third base line and very foul. That'll load things up 3-2.
Pretty aggressive from Amavisca there. Ball looked like it was probably out of the zone there, but definitely looks like he's looking for a fastball mill in here, trying to turn on and do some damage.
Baylor goes home, runner heads for third, but that's hit way down the third base line, back on top of the batting cages. Count remains full for Alma Vista.
That's in bouncy house territory for power games down there.
Kula gonna head on back to second. 3-2, 2 outs. At bat continues. Baylor finds a sign as Alma Vista steps in. He comes set at the belt. He'll go home. Swung on, that's another one that's hit well down the third base line and foul. So definitely a pull hitter. So if you're on the mound, how do you pitch to that?
Right here, I'm definitely probably, he's being aggressive right here. He's way out in front, probably trying to locate a changeup towards the lower outside part of the zone here. Get him on his front foot to where he's either probably going to swing through or hit a weakly ground ball over towards third base.
Runner goes for third. That's swung on and once again hit into the batting cages down the third base line. So the count remains full. A competitive at-bat for Alma Vista here, as this one will continue.
This is definitely one you might see Baylor try and go slider here, try and get the chase. I know it's tough when you haven't really located well and you've been walking guys, but if you can execute here, I think you have a really good shot of getting a swing and miss.
Runner goes, that's swung on and once again hit foul down the third base line. Alma Vista unable to get to straighten one out and put it in play, but a competitive at-bat nonetheless.
It's definitely, cat and mouse. Baylor's, thinking whether he goes to that breaking ball. Alma Vista is definitely wondering if he will go to it.
Baylor set. Alma Vista awaits. The 3-2 pitch. Runner goes once more. Swung on and missed. So that is how the at-bat continues. The pitcher winning the long competitive at-bat. We head into the bottom of the sixth. The A's lead it 7-6. It's the bottom of inning number 6. The A's out in front, 7-6. It'll be Preston Wingett on the bump, the younger of the Wingett brothers. Warm-up pitches looked good. Let's see if he can translate that success here. Leading off will be Matthew Singh, the catcher. First pitch he sees is swung on and fouled down the first base line. A good pitch to start him off, 0-1.
Yeah, definitely can see that fastball has some juice to it. It's got some arm side run. Should play really well on the zone here.
The 0-1 pitch from Wingett. High for ball one, 1-1.
Wingett trying to break this streak we kind of have going this game. You know, guys struggling to find it with the fastball low and the bases up.
Here's the pitch. That will not find the zone either. That'll be up and in, 2-1. Preston Wingett out of Salt Lake Community College.
Yeah, fastball, you know, it's a really good fastball. It's got movement to it. It's got some ride. Definitely want to see him just have it play in the zone here with this pitch.
So that will not find the zone and will put a runner on with no one out. Now Singh will head down to first after the walk.
You know, it's true in baseball. You know, walks start rallies, and you know this game is the personification of that. When you start walking guys, getting guys on bases, you know, you have to focus on holding those runners on. You know, it's just a lot less comfortable as a pitcher. Be interesting to see if Wingett can work through that though here.
So it'll be number 20 now at the plate. It'll be Lucas Barnes out of Cabrillo College, the first base and third base, little corner infielder, a righty, standing at 6'5".
You know, we got a guy who definitely has pop. You've seen him hit a home run here.
Wingett comes set, checks the runner at first. The pitch. He'll fire that inside for a ball, 1-0.
Yeah, it's a big park here at Palm Springs Stadium, but we've seen Barnes ride a ball out here. Guy with really good power, so you gotta be careful here if you're Wingett.
The pitch. He'll get a piece of that one and foul it back, 1-1.
Barnes is, you know, haven't seen that breaking ball yet, so you're probably looking fastball here, especially with, you know, Wingett walking the first batter. He's trying to get in the zone, trying to get ahead to set up that breaking ball.
Barnes standing in. Wingett comes set, checks the runner at first. Here's the pitch. That's going to be off the catcher, so that'll advance the runner from first to second. That'll be a pinch runner here. Number 24, Trey Wills out of West Valley College will be in scoring position. No one out.
Yeah, it's a tough ball to block there if you're the catcher. You know, that ball, you know, about 2 feet in front of home plate, kind of gets up towards your mask. You know, it's hard to get your body in front of that one.
That pitch will find the zone for.
Let's see if we get the breaking ball here. It's first of the inning with a dangerous batter at the plate.
Wingett looks in, finds a sign, and comes set, checks the runner at second. Here's the pitch. A drive out into right field. But the right fielder is under it, so there's one away with the runner on second.
Good play by McCracken out there. That's a huge first out. Also keeps the runner at second out there.
So the big Lucas Barnes going to be unable to get anything going. So that will bring up Dylan D'Amico out of Lassen College. Stand in from the right side. Wingett set the pitch. That will not find the zone. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 away, 1 runner on.
You know, it's definitely a thing, you know, it's being talked about in the Bootleggers dugout right now. We get a lot of fastballs right now. When he's been missing, it's usually been up this inning.
Look back to second. No one there, so no throw. At bat continues. That pitch is going to be taken for a strike.
Yeah, Wingate letting that good fastball play in the zone right here. Get ahead of these hitters.
D'Amico stands back in. Wingate comes set, checks the runner at second. The pitch. He'll check his swing. They'll say he went around. Make it 2 strikes.
Up in the count here, 1-2. Does he let that good fastball play in the zone here? Go with the breaking ball. It's definitely what D'Amico's debating in his head right here.
That's popped up. Center fielder Amavisca is under it, and there's 2 away after the pop-up.
With Wingate's fastball, it's hard. It's got some ride to it. At the top of the zone there, it's really hard to get hard contact there, and you really saw that with D'Amico there, getting jammed from that fastball towards the upper and inside part of the zone.
That'll bring up number 3, Brandon McCray. First pitch he sees is taken for a strike. That's in there. 0-1, 1 runner on, 2 outs in the inning. Wingate finding a stride now.
Yeah, you've definitely seen Wingate settle in here, start to locate with that fastball.
Here's the pitch. That's going to be high and foul back behind the bleachers on the first base side into Sunrise Park. 0-2. Wingate comes set at the chest. Checks the runner. Here's the pitch. Outside past the catcher, so the runner will move up to third. Tying run 90 feet away, but there are 2 outs. Wingate needing to get out of this one and keep it off the ground if possible.
Yeah, if you're Fickett here, you really have to lock in. That's the second pass ball of the inning. Grant it's been 2 wild pitches, but you really got to find a way to buy the ball up here if Wingate gets the ball down in the dirt again.
1-2, 2-2 the count. McCray standing in. Wingate comes set. Here's the pitch. That'll be up and in there, so that will load the count. 3-2, 2 away. Runner on third. Tying runner on third. The pitch. That's high and in there, so that will load the count. Now 3-2 with 2 away. Needing to get some contact to get that tying run across with 2 outs.
It's been a steady diet of fastballs here. If you're the hitter here, you definitely can feel comfortable in predicting that fastball's probably coming. You got to gear up for it. Try not to chase, especially up in the zone with Wingate's fastball.
Wingate comes set at the chest. Finds the pitch. Hit on the ground over to third, but that will curve foul. Pretty good throw from the third baseman across the diamond, even though there was no base runner. At-bat continues.
Oh yeah, it's a really tough play over there, and it's one as a third baseman. You never know on those kind of choppers over by the bag. You never know if the umpire, it's a tough angle for the umpire. You always just got to throw over just in case, and you saw a really good throw there.
Wingate looks in to find the sign. Here's the pitch. That's going to get him on the hand, so that will hit him and put runners on the corners with 2 away. Coach Don going to give his catcher a word of inspiration. That will bring up.
Definitely probably going over. We got first and third situation here with 2 outs with the tying run at third. Could see a play here.
So Bobby Cobine stands in. First pitch, swung on and missed for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 on, 2 out.
Laying the game, first and third. Be interesting to see what they do with the base runners here. They try and do anything.
The pitch, way up and in there, buzzing the tower. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's the thing with Wingate right now. It's steady diet fastballs. Only fastballs thrown this inning. A lot of them towards that top part of the zone.
Here's the pitch. Fired in there for strike number 2. So a good comeback pitch from Wingate.
Good call on that. He was definitely looking for that pitch, that fastball up in the zone, but Wingate's got a really good one. He'll still get swings and misses even when you're looking for it.
Wingate the pitch. Runner goes for second. Taken for a ball, so the runner will advance safely. Now with 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position.
Big chance here for the Bootleggers to take the lead. 2 runners in scoring position.
Wingate finds his pitch, set at the stomach. Here's the pitch. Called strike 3, so it is Wingate that gets himself out of this one. They keep the lead right where it is, 7-6. Austin Stokes, Andrew Slade. We'll be right back. So with the time limit, it looks like they'll call the game right there. So it'll be an A's victory, 7-6 over the Bootleggers. A really good one start to finish, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it was a really good game there. You saw, Harris being patient, some big-time hits, some good pitching early on, definitely, and, a really good, comeback victory for the A's.
So that will do it for PSCL action here Monday. We'll be back tomorrow morning with more PSCL. We'll see you then.